Hey guys, it's Rachel, and I'm finally doing that room tour you all wanted. I'm sorry it took so long. I just wanted to get everything perfect and move everything in before I did the tour. So, as most of you guys know, I'm a student in Nashville, Tennessee. So I live on-campus apartments, so you're really getting an idea of what it's like to live in student housing here in Nashville, and it's similar to a lot of colleges, so it's just the apartment lifestyle. So let's get started. So this is my door, very exciting. So you walk in, and the first thing you see when you walk in is my bed. I got the bedding at Target, and I really like it. It was not very expensive, and it is a double bed. And I have tons of pillows. My mom loves pillows, so she wanted me to have all of these pillows. So these ones are this is the one I actually sleep on, and then these are just for fun. So when I sleep, I just put all of the extra pillows over on this side and kind of make like a little fort snuggly thing. Anyway, so here's my bed. And then above my bed, I have a painting from Monet that I really like. Used to be in my bedroom at my house. It's just the girl, I think it's called The Girl in the Garden, something like that, but I think it's really pretty. It just has a girl in a garden with sunflowers, which are like my favorite flower. Anyway, so that's my bed, and then over here is my clothing rack, which some of you guys have probably seen in my videos, and then my lamp. The lamp is also from Target, and I love it because it has shelves. So basically in here is just like a little magazine holder thing, but I have lots of random stuff in here. Some magazines, that's an Urban Outfitters catalog, and then I always keep some makeup removing wipes just in case it's one of those nights where, you know, I'm just gonna crash and at least I'll have taken my makeup off. And also the cargo lash accelerator, so I use that, try to use that every night, in a journal and just that kind of stuff. And then on the second shelf is a portrait of my family. It's kind of old. That's me right there. It's taken probably 6 years ago, but my mom and my dad and my sister. And then on the bottom is some tissues when I have a cold. Those are helpful. So then, of course, this is my clothing rack. And it depends what's on there. It depends on when it is. It used to be all my dresses, but now it's just kind of my favorite fall clothes. So, you know, some dresses that go really well with tights, like this one that I love, cute little back, or little tops that look good with cardigans, some dresses that I love. This is my Rachel Roy dress, just all kinds of stuff that's good for fall, like my leather jacket that I love, that's from Forever 21, other little jackets, cardigans, just stuff that is long sleeved for fall because it's getting a little chilly now, so I wanted to have, you know, just to have all the stuff you really want ASAP, you know, where you need it. And then I have a little belt hanger, which I love, so it has all of my belts on it, you know, just some skinny ones, some thick ones, some fun ones, all kinds of stuff. So that's that. And then this is the clothing rack, or the shoe rack. This is where I keep all of my flats. So flats, Oxfords, flats, little sneakers, flats. These are some new flats that you guys haven't seen. Some little pink ones. Flats, flats, flats. And then my sneakers for working out. And then that's just one of those back pillows so that I can study in bed. So I just pull that out when I need it. So that's that. So then if you turn over here, you see me, hi, and this is my closet. It's all mirrored. And so you open it up and there's some more stuff. It's just my clothes, you know, some little tops over here, some summer dresses that I won't be wearing as much, some more like businessy dresses that I don't wear as much, just some fun stuff. This is my prom dress from forever ago. Yeah, so that's this side, and then there's like just some storage bins where I keep just like random stuff that I don't need all the time. Because in college, you definitely just need some storage. So these are a great option. You can put some down here, one up here, and then if you pull the closet over to the other side, here is where all my high heels are. So there's high heels. Some are at my house in Kentucky. Some sandals, wedges, and then some booties, boots, booties, boots, And then here's where I keep all of my like basic tees, so like basic tees. And then this is where I keep all of my skirts. So this is a new little skirt. Anyway, some new skirts. So I keep them all down here to keep them all together. So that's that. Oh, and then I have a suitcase up there just in case I'm going on a trip that I have a suitcase ready. So I like the shelving in here. It's really nice. And then over here, this is, if you're on my bed, what you'd see. This is my TV. I got this one at Target too. It's just a Vizio. I think it's a 23-inch. And then my DVD player. And I was watching this last night. I love that movie. Remote. In the top drawer, I keep all of my unmentionables. So tights, bras, underwear, all that. Second drawer has like some random stuff. And then little containers that I put some of my jewelry in. I don't wear a lot of jewelry, so just like, this is pretty much it. So like a watch, necklace, some bracelets, all these little Forever 21 earrings that I'm obsessed with. These leaf earrings that I love, rings. Here's one I love. Some rings. So, a wallet. I have a couple wallets. And then in this drawer is all of my jeans. So, jeans, jeggings, flared jeans, you know, all the jeans are just in here. Not super exciting. And then the bottom drawer are just like pajamas and exercise clothes. Yeah. So then over here is my bookshelf, which I really like. It's also from Target. It's a 3-shelf. It's 3 shelves, and then on the top I have like a white, technically a shoe like rack thing or shoe little shelf thing, but I just put it on top of here to make the bookshelf a little bigger. So we have some pictures. Here's me in France in 2006. That's a picture that I took in photography class. There's me and my best friend Amy in New York, Central Park. It's an old picture from high school. That's me. And some of my good friends from high school. This is me and my best friend Amy at a concert in New York, and then me and Amy and Michelle, my friends, at that's another picture at Central Park. And then this is my Shakespeare book. I'm in a Shakespeare class. And then my Mark fragrances, Citrus Bloom, Jewel, Sassy, and Celebrate. And then I have these little bins, 2 of them, they're both from Target, and they just keep like random crap, which I love. Like, gosh, there's just so much random stuff in there. So it doesn't look ugly, you know, it looks cute, a little bin in there, but you know, you can put whatever you want in there. And this is like a filing system, which I keep like old school stuff in. And then just like my books, French dictionary, style books, some Sylvia Plath. And then some of my school stuff, notebooks, textbooks, another bin, and then on the bottom is like all my books in French. Over here, some books I love, like Devil Wears Prada, you know, address book, just random stuff, just books. So that's the door, and then of course this is my hamper. And then if you go over here, this is my desk area, where I usually film from as of late. So up here on the top are just some like 8x10 frames, and I have some like just pictures from magazines that I really like. This one's like a Banana Republic ad, and that one is just, I don't know, an editorial shoot. And I change those out all the time, just based on, you know, what I'm liking from magazines at the time. So that's really easy. They're up there with command hooks, so they're easy to get down. And pretty much everything in this whole apartment is put up by command hooks, because in college you can't have you know, nails or anything. And this picture in the middle is a picture of me from my internship at Mark, and a handwritten note from the president of Mark. So that was really special, so I framed that. And then here's my desk. So over here on the left you have my whiteboard calendar, so all that kind of stuff. And there's that. It has like markers, and then here's where I keep my keys so I don't lose them, because I lose everything. There's a fitness schedule. This is another magazine holder, but it just has like some of my textbooks in it, like that's my French book or that kind of stuff. My binder for classes, my phone, my computer, and then a little pencil cup, my calendar, and then these are some pictures. This is like an R. I need to find a new spot for it, but I really love it. And me and my friends, a picture from Teen Vogue of the Brooklyn Bridge, which I love. My friend Amy, Michelle. And I I wanted these all to kind of match in color scheme, so they all have a little bit of pink in them. Well, it goes from like bright pink, pink, pink a little bit, and then to silver, which I think is cool. I don't know. And then on my desk I have this like little 3-drawer shelfy thing because it wouldn't fit over here, which was super annoying, but just put it on the desk, and it just has like just random like notebooks. I don't know, here's my sunglasses, speaker, passport. I don't know, random stuff. And then I have 2 magazine racks over here in the corner with just like paper and extra stuff, and this bulletin board that I need to put up on the wall. I haven't yet. Trash, yoga mat, printer, another one of these bins with like random stuff in it. So that's that. I think that's almost pretty much everything. Over here I have like 2 hooks for some purses. This is my new purse from Target. Isn't it cute? It's from Mulberry for Target. I think it's really cute. It's a little shoulder bag. So I keep, you know, just my purses on here. There's one down here too for more purses. And it's on the other side as well, a hook for purses. So, and then I've already done a bathroom tour, but there's like a couple new things I got, so I was going to show you guys. So this is just a rack with my winter coat and another bag. But check this out right here. I just put this like wire basket that I found at Target on my wall with command hooks, like you can see. And like it is the perfect way to get your hair straightener and your blow dryer and all that stuff like off of your counter space. So I just like roll them up and put them in here and like put my headbands on the side so that I have easy access. It's just like a great idea to utilize, you know, the walls and not all just the counter space. So, and then a little clock because I had been running late for some classes when I was getting ready in the morning, taking too long. Anyway, but that is all. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this room tour. If you have any questions about anything that I've shown, leave me some commentary or leave me some comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye.